What's up, Dallas Cowboys fans? IndyCar Tim here on your Fish Report YouTube channel. Thanks for popping in here. Talking some Tony Pollard today, as Tony Pollard, as you may or may not know, enters the final year of his rookie contract with the Cowboys, and the Cowboys have a decision to make. And to me, it shouldn't be too difficult of a decision. If you just look at what Pollard's done for the team, he's gotten better every season. Since coming into the league from Memphis, Cowboys drafted him in the 4th round in 2019. And every year that he's been in the league, playing for the Cowboys, he's taken a little bit of Zeke's carries. The shared percentage of carries has gone up a little bit, really a lot every year. I didn't get to see what it was for 2021, but I know that it had gone up about 20%. I believe his rookie year was an 80-20 split. Then it was a 60-40 split. I'd have been happy with a 50-50 split last year. And with Zeke's knee injury, that might have happened. I don't think it did, but it might have been pretty close. But I'd have to check that. But regardless, Pollard's shown his value to the Cowboys. Really to the point that some of you guys think Pollard should be a starter. Let him start, put Zeke on the bench, let Zeke back up Pollard, and let's roll with that. And as much as I love Pollard, I don't think that's a possibility because I don't think he's a number one running back. I think he's perfect in the role that he is playing with the Cowboys right now. And if you disagree, that's great. I'm not saying they shouldn't maybe try it. We'll get into why here in a minute. But, for what he's done, for what he's been asked to do, Tony Pollard's been lights out for the Cowboys, especially in 2021. We know that Zeke was hurt. He had that knee injury that he dealt with. We know that probably affected his play. We know that in 2020 he was hurt. We know that the offensive line was hurt in 2020. So the last couple of years, Zeke's decline has been defined by injuries. Not to say that he'll ever bounce back from that or that he's better than that. I don't know because that's just how he played. That's what he showed us. So I don't know if he'll ever come back from that. But we know what he did early in his career, and that can't be argued. But when Zeke was hurt and when Pollard was asked to step in, all he did was perform to the point last year that he had a career year in almost every single rushing and receiving statistic, I think, except for touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns last season was all. He had 4 the year before that, 2 in his rookie season. But in 2021, he carried 130 times for 719 yards for an average of 5.5 yards per carry. All of those are career statistics. Catching the ball, he had 39 catches on 46 targets for 337 yards, an average of 8.6 yards per catch. All of those are career bests. So while Zeke has seemingly been injured and on the decline, Pollard's done nothing but get better every season he's been in the league. Which begs the question, as he enters the final year of his rookie deal, will the Cowboys extend him? And regardless of what you think of Zeke or what you think of Pollard, again, I don't think Pollard's a starter. Wouldn't mind seeing them try it out. I've been known to be wrong before. You guys are familiar with that. Thanks for all the kind words when I am wrong. But I haven't heard a lot about the Cowboys. I haven't really heard anything from Fish or anything out of the Star about the Cowboys talking to Pollard about extending him. Now, that doesn't mean that they will or that they won't, because that's kind of their thing, right? But that's cost them money in the past when you wait too long. It cost them a ton of money with Dak. Cost them a ton of money with Gallup. It cost them a ton of money with Dalton Schultz. And it always comes back to bite them. If it's a guy they're going to re-sign anyway, they know they want to re-sign him, just do it and get it done. Even if you save a couple $1 million a year in this day and age of the finances of the salary cap, and you got to restructure guys to get $1 million here and there, that's huge. Just do it now if you know you want them to be part of your team, and why wouldn't they? Now, the dude Zeke, he's under contract technically through 2026. He's not going to be an unrestricted free agent until the 2027 season. The Cowboys have an with Zeke after 2022, after the upcoming season. They can cut him, and his cap hit goes down to just 11 million. It's 11.8 million. If they wait until after the 2023 season, and I don't know if you want to roll with Zeke that long, it's only a $6 million hit. Either way, that's going to hurt, but you have an out. If you cut him, like right now, I believe it's an $19 million hit. Can't think of the number right off the top of my head, but somewhere around $19 million. So you're not going to do that. But clearly the Cowboys want Pollard to be part of their future. All the arguments are there for them to do so. It's going to take some action on Steven now to get it done. And if you're a Cowboys fan, you're used to going into the season with a player's contract in question, us talking all year about, is it going to get done? Are they going to extend them? Are they going to wait until the end of the year? They end up waiting until the end of the year, and then you overpay. And that's just the Cowboys' way of doing things, like it or not. That's what we're stuck with. And unfortunately, I kind of see this playing out much of the same way, because the Cowboys could potentially go now from having really the best 1-2 punch in the league, one of the best 1-2 punches in the league, even today. I think even with Zeke being injured, the offensive line hobbled somewhat. I still think Zeke and Pollard as a 1-2 punch are pretty good and maybe one of the best in the league, but I'm sure some of you guys will disagree with that. Tell me why. By the way, tell me why on Twitter, at IndyCarTim. The show is at Cowboys Daily Pod. Go over and tell Fish, at Fish Sports, wherever you want to tell me. Leave me a comment right here in the video. We'll check those out too. But Cowboys could conceivably go, if they play their cards incorrectly, which they do often, they could go from having a couple of the best to having neither of them and having to start all over. And that would be a very Dallas Cowboys thing to do. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. I appreciate y'all tuning in with us. We'll do it all again tomorrow over at the DSP Media Podcast Network channel and here on the Fish Report YouTube channel. You guys enjoy the day. Have a great week. Happy Monday. And we'll see you.